What up, everybody? Oh man, yes, I am back. What the heck is going on with my camera, though? Oh my gosh. All right. Hold on a second. If anybody jumped in, technical difficulties. What the heck? My camera was just working. It was just working. What the heck? Might need some help. Let me know if it freezes up again. Annoying. Okay. Just getting all the chats and everything pulled up here. Got the draft pulled up, of course. All right. And who's up in here with me? Who's up in here with me? Where the heck? Dude, why does my camera keep freezing? I have to turn the camera on and off. I don't know what the heck's going on. Why the hell does it keep freezing on me? Stoked about this draft so far. I got Bijan and at the number 2. Let's go. I've never been lucky enough to be in a draft where that happened to me. I've seen it happen to others, but not to me. All right, let's see. All right, let's see if that'll hold up now. So annoying. Dang it, and I didn't set up the vertical live stream, so I guess we're just not gonna do that. Dude, again, what the hell is wrong with my camera? All right. I'm just gonna have to switch to this one for now because this is just being hella annoying. I don't know what the heck is going on with this. This one sucks. I hate this. This is the camera on the on the computer. Hey, King D. Shout out to Daniel Berry as well. What up, guys? Dealing with some technical difficulties right now. Super annoying. But we're gonna work through it. Come on, thick brick. Where you at, bro? Let's see it. Where are you going with this pick? Nico. Okay. Man, you know what? I think we're just gonna go Henry. Let's go. I think we're just gonna go D Henry. Let's see what happens here. Yo, 49er Dan in the house. What up? QB. Dang it. Do I have to do this again? Well, actually, no, I didn't get Bijan plus Henry. You know what? Let's just do it. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Same start as yesterday. 3 RBs to start. Definitely not mad at it. All right. Yeah, and look, and then here comes more running backs. I mean, dude, just the first 3 rounds are like all running backs these days. I know I'll be able to switch up the strat like later, but dude, you just get so many running backs like just like right off the bat. It's like it almost like forces my hand to do it. All right, getting all the my chats up here. It's like we're live on so many places right now. Okay, yeah, we're live on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch, on Facebook, on Rumble. We're live on Patreon as well. All right. I'm pissed about my camera not working. This shit is annoying the hell out of me. I don't know why it keeps freezing. Hey, Dave in the house. I mean, wait, Dave's not here, man. I'm gonna get that drop eventually, Dave. I've been so busy, man. I'm always trying to add things to my soundboard, man, but I'm usually getting too Chinese-eyed, man.
Light it up. Let's get Chinese eyes, man. It kind of grabs you by the boo-boo, don't it? Man, I could probably smoke this whole joint, man, and still walk away, man.
Here we go. Dude, I mean, Javonte in the middle of the third. One running back's definitely falling off a cliff very, very fast. Jay Love at the end of the third. You can thank me for that, Dave, because man, like yesterday, I was like talking so much shit about him, like how like you got to draft him as like and as a top 12 RB, like sometimes even higher than that, and like he's probably not going to pay that off in the offense in his very first year. And Shad, what up, bro? Can you not see? I had to resize. The stream. Let me see how it looks. Oh, dude, you totally can't see it. What the heck? So Josh Allen went number 1. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit on TikTok. Oh, there we go. That's how it was supposed. There we go. That's how it was supposed to be. And Jack said, "Is that May at number 4?" Yes, Drake May went at number 4. I mean, this is it is a redraft league, but dude, I mean, I keep seeing Drake May going higher and higher. He's gone in the first a lot, and if it's not at the first, it's like right at the beginning of the second round. It's a super flex league as well, so you can start 2 quarterbacks. Crispy in the house. What up, Crispy? There goes Caleb and Herbert. Dude, Herbert went, I think, at the 3-1 yesterday as the number 4 or as the number 4 or 5 quarterback off the board. Everybody on TikTok, hit that like button. If you're into fantasy football at all, make sure you hit that follow button as well. I'm not one of the TikTokers who just like doesn't play in fantasy leagues and just gives like random advice because I know more than some of the casual people. No, I'm actually in the trenches with you guys, being in all these leagues, hosting tournaments, all types of stuff. And and Laylo Lyle, he said, "Where the heck is Tony?"
Man, fuck Tony.
So hilarious. And Crispy said, "Got to change it up when you're in a lot of leagues." Yeah, man. Gotta do it. And if you're new to the channel on TikTok, if you've never been in here before, say what up, man. Leave a comment. Like, this is one of the coolest communities to be around. We draft like every day. I'm here talking shop with you guys, talking fantasy, helping you guys out with dynasty, redraft, or whatever. Always got leagues for you to join. So yeah, this is definitely one of the best spots to be for fantasy football. Man, this sucks. I did this yesterday, and then I got to this point where it's like 4th round, and it's like, man, I hate all the wide receivers that are here. It really sucks. Hit that like button, whoever's on TikTok, and leave a comment. And oh man, Quenster said, "Why are you drafting so soon, bro?" I'm glad that you're here and I can open your eyes to a whole world of fantasy football that you never knew existed, bro. So what we're doing right now, it is a best ball draft. I don't know if you've heard of companies like Underdog and DraftKings, but yeah, there's millions of people drafting all year. And we do these leagues in addition to all the regular leagues that we do that drafts in August. So it's a $10 buy-in, but there's a $10,000 first place prize. So that's why we're drafting this early. And also it gives us good draft practice before the season. So for everybody who's like, kind of just starts paying attention in July, because that's when I feel like the real casual managers start paying attention, is like July and August. Like, dude, we're like hundreds of drafts deep, like with our finger like on the pulse of just values, like nobody's business. So, dude, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad I could introduce you to best ball. It's it's something fun to do in the off season, and the reason why dude, Frizzil, you bastard! I was like, no way, Frizzil takes a third quarterback, and he totally did. Ah, man, dude,
You bastard!
dude, and Frizzil's not even in the chat to hear me going crazy on him. Yeah, Frizzil, I think, was the first person off of TikTok who started joining these leagues. Damn it. Dude, you really fucked me up with that, man. All right. Totally fucked me up with that. Oh, now he came in here. Frizzil, you son of a bitch. Dude, I'm just going crazy right now because of you. I thought I was going to be getting the Rice Mahomes stack because I was like, no way. Frizzil takes a third QB right here when he has no running backs. But, boy, you proved me wrong. So I took a running back just to spite you, bro. TJ said Omar Cooper, Denzel Boston for a rebuilding team. I mean, whether it's rebuilding or not, I'd be going Cooper. Crispy said drafted Tony signing with the Eagles. Oh man. And Max said, are you picked 2? Why wouldn't you take a wide receiver or tight end? Why wouldn't I take a wide receiver or tight end over Bijan? I don't know, man. Because it's Bijan, I think. Because I think it's Bijan and he's a beast. Brazil said, oh shit, my bad. He said, I saw Josh and Jaden and both had the same bye week. Oh, all right, okay. And Jack said, what's Nico's value in Dynasty right now? I would say it's kind of up in the air. I would say his value is probably like a high wide receiver 2, which like I feel like if you have a high first, you could probably get him. Like if you have like 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, you could probably get him like straight up for that. I bought him for 2 firsts, which was like, I can't remember what first it was. I think it was like the 109. And my team's pretty good, so it might even be worse next year than the 109. So like that's kind of what I bought Nico for, and I felt like I was overpaying a little bit, but I was on it was a super wide receiver needy team. Frizzil, he said, I promise I won't take another QB for a while. It doesn't matter, man. All the good QBs are gone. Look at it. I took the running back to spite you, and all it did was blow up in my face. Because like, look at all the QBs that are gone. And Rose said Knicks or Purdy. Probably on the Purdy side. That's close. Max, are you planning on trading? No, because this is a best ball league. So there's no ads, there's no waivers, there's no trades. It's a $10 league with a $10,000 first place prize. And you draft and the season plays itself out. Man, I can't believe that for Zill. And then I just to spite you, I took the running back. Look at that. No running backs taken. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarterbacks taken since my pick. Oh man. And Max said, why'd you take 4 RBs with your first 5 picks then? Because I felt like I got good value with all of them. I mean, maybe not with Breece Hall, but you just look at how early the running backs are going. And I feel like if you don't have like a couple top end running backs, you're just, I don't know, in a division like this, you kind of might be screwed. But I said why I took the 4th one. It was just to spite the person that took Mahomes in front of me. And you look at it like 2 of my running backs also have the same bye week, which I did not notice. And actually, all 4 of my running backs have the 2 combined same, like two bye weeks combined. And Lakin said, Rashee Rice still going to be solid? I mean, I think so. I mean, I don't think even if he gets in trouble with the NFL, which I don't think he is because he didn't catch a new case, it is, he would only miss a few games. And especially in this best ball, we're more worried about the second half of the season than the first half of the season. And Brazil said, this is the new method, the RB Avengers, bro. I might not have to take another running back for like 15 rounds now. Yeah, but definitely QBs and wide receivers are going to be shaky at best. Well, I mean, at least I got Rice, but even Rice, still probably going to be a little shaky. Oh, I should have known that Andy was going to take J Love. I didn't know that he was a Green Bay fan, but now I see his big ass logo. Yeah, this sucks, man. This sucks. Definitely shouldn't have went 3 RBs in a row, but I feel good about my RBs. Everything else just sucks. I know what'll fix it. I got something that'll fix all the problems. I bet I know what is wrong with. I bet I know what is wrong with my camera. I bet there's an update. Come on. Thick brick, let's get it. What the hell, man? Sucks. Tyler Shaw. Damn it. As my number 1. That sucks. Why? Why the heck is... Dude, stupid sleeper on the computer. What up, TJ? He said, sorry for not saying hello first. You're good, man. What up, bro? Nolan said Drake May is a crazy first pick. Yeah, it is a super flex league, though. I know a lot of people on TikTok aren't really too savvy on the super flex leagues or whatever, but you can play with 2 quarterbacks in this type of league. So for those who don't know about what Superflex is all about. Do. Dang it, what the heck? Someone said they paid for 2027, but I'm not seeing a link. And Shro said already drafting. Bro, I'm so glad you're here that I can introduce you to a style of fantasy football that you've never heard about before. So welcome to a best ball draft. There's like $1 million companies that like host best ball drafts that millions of people are drafting in all the time. And yeah, I host one as well. It's a $10 draft, $10,000 first place prize. And we've been drafting since February. It's draft practice, but it is also just a lot of fun. Damn it. Where the hell? Someone said they paid, and I'm not freaking seeing where they paid. Uh-oh, Matty Ice, don't auto. Don't auto, Matty Ice. Oh. All right. Now I see it. They paid before. Not right now. There we go. End of the 7th. Glad I got my 2 quarterbacks because none are there. Still got to get some more. Because it is very slim. Layla said Bucky might be a steal. I mean, maybe 7th round. I mean, that's some big shoes to fill. But yeah, for Zil, it is tight end premium. Yeah, some big shoes to fill for sure. But it's all about if he can stay healthy. And really the big shoes to fill is his shoes that he can't like stay healthy enough to like fit in. Cause like that was a big reason for him last year. Like he's got hurt so early and then like never got right. And Shro said, does the season work like normal fantasy? Yeah, for sure. I mean, well, so the big thing with best ball is it's almost like a lottery ticket because you draft and then the season plays itself out and the app puts your best players in the lineup based on what they score. So there's no ads, there's no drops, there's no waivers, but it's a 14-week regular season. And then if you are in this tournament, at least if you're in the top 4 in your division, which is just like the league you drafted in, then you make the tourney playoffs. And Marlon, yes, this is a super flex. So yeah, that's why you see the QBs going like crazy at the beginning because we can start 2 of them. Man, my wide receivers are going to suck. I want to work on getting the crazy depth. And Shro said, ripping balls midstream. I love it. It's the way to go, bro. That's the way to go. I'm glad you found me. Hit the follow if you haven't yet. I'm living the California lifestyle in Vegas. And up 59 said, Drake may hit the 104. Yeah, just he must have joined right after I just mentioned it. It's a super flex league, so you can play 2 quarterbacks in your lineup. So that's why you see a bunch of quarterbacks going in the top 2 rounds where they normally wouldn't go, in a single QB league. Shro just moved from Cali to Texas a year ago, still on the diet. Hey, shit, gotta be, bro. Gotta be. Whereabouts in Texas? 3 picks before me. And here said Jameer after Bijan. Yeah. I mean, are you drafting in a bunch of leagues where Gibbs is going before Bijan? Fort Worth area. Okay. Nice. If you're not a Cowboy fan, I'm sure you're surrounded by nothing but now. And here said I've heard Kanye. What have you what about Kanye? What? Woo. Oh, nice. Sure said proud Packers fan. I love watching Dallas fans get upset. Me too. I used to be a Chargers fan until they kind of like bailed on the city of San Diego in such like an ugly way. And ever since then, I just became a free agent, just not messing with anybody as far as like cheering for the teams. Dang it. All right, forget it. We'll go Harrison right here. And here said Doritos. Okay. Banana cream pie. Let's just say whatever. Say whatever comes to our mind. And Tro said more of an NFL fan. I appreciate that for sure. And like I play in a shitload of fantasy like leagues. So like, bro, I got a lot of players to cheer for. I cheer for players on damn near every team. I just don't necessarily care who wins and loses, you know? Like if everything just happened perfectly, every game that we watched, it would be like a 55-54 score. 55! And both teams just going insane. Said being a fantasy player, got to root for all of them all the times. Yeah, exactly. And like, you know, if my teams win, I win money. Like when the Chargers, I mean, they didn't win, but even if they did, like it doesn't do anything. Like it does, like, you know, unless I bet on it, like doesn't do anything. Hey, Beach de Super. He said, looks like you just took a nice rip. Oh, dude, you missed it. You missed it. But you know what?
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
All right. Let's get Godwin, because for those who don't know, he has God and win in his name. Yes, let's do it. And here said, well, people been saying Jameer at 101, but I got the second pick of my league, so I hope I get Bijan. I mean, well, here's the thing. It's the people that you have to listen to, bro. Like, I mean, it's the people that you're listening to. Those people, they might not even play in a lot of fantasy football leagues, bro. Like, that's the thing, is like, when people say the people are saying this, like, dude, this draft that we're doing right now is the 168th draft of this tournament. So I know a little something about where people are getting drafted, you know? And like, there are some people that take Gibbs over Bijan, but I would say 95 times out of 100, maybe even 97 times out of 100, it is going to be Bijan, you know? Anybody can have their opinions, you know, and if anyone's going to take Gibbs over Bijan, like, who gives a fuck? Like, this is the highest Gibbs has ever been rated because of now it's him and Pacheco, you know, like everyone's assuming he's going to get 100% of the work and get like 100 targets, you know, which he could. I hope he does for the places I have him. But, you know, all those things are correct about Bijan still, you know. So I ain't mad at anybody who takes Gibbs over Bijan, that's for sure. Vegeta. About to be a triple OG. What up, Uncle Buck? Is about to be a triple OG this year. Let's go. Crispy said fantasy football changes your perception of the whole game. Don't be a homer. For sure. I mean, you know, it's different like on what team you cheer for. But me always being a Charger fan and them never winning a Super Bowl, like, dude, it was so easy to like just switch to like not cheer for them, not cheer for them and not care. You know, I swear there was only a couple years of my life where people were so on the Chargers that, like, you know, there's parties going on, like, because of it and all that. And, like, you know, I could party any day because of just football in general. And, well, any Sunday, you know. And Stro said, same. Somehow I managed to draft Bijan in the first round every year since he was drafted. Woo! How many leagues do you play in? That's impressive. That's impressive. DJ said, come on, be honest. You're a keep trade cut guy. Man. It's so funny because, like, that's the part that people don't understand about keep trade cut is, like, all these rankings are based on like random people's rankings, and I know it's not random people, you know, it's supposed to be experts or whatever, but like I can tell you firsthand, all these experts, like, dude, they play in a couple of leagues, like legit, just literally a couple of leagues, and it's the most basic of the basic leagues that they play in. So, like, man, that's why you can't take any of these rankings seriously. And here said, how many leagues do you think is too much to be in? There's no answer to that. Like, I know people that are in hundreds of leagues, and like I want them to do that. Like, I'm the one who's creating all these leagues. So I think that whatever someone can handle, that's where the too much, you know, barrier comes in, because it's not hard to manage a bunch of leagues. You just have to have a system of like what you do per day for these leagues. Sure, so my main league with the homies said, but not every league, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I wasn't assuming that it was every league. What I assumed is that you got him in at least one league every year in the first round is what I was assuming out of however many leagues you're actually in. But that's fucking crazy if you've got him in the same league every year in the first round. That's even crazier. Crispy says any ass clown's opinion for sure. Cali Jam said that's the best part about these drafts. Hell yeah, things just keep changing. Everyone has their own ideas, and you know, it's just more variables that get thrown in. I mean, it's super hard to win a tournament like this, but yeah, definitely makes it more fun. Like all these variables and everything in the mix. Shows I got lucky last year with the number 2 pick. Before me took Josh Allen. Okay. Is it a super flex league? Because that'd be even crazier if it was a single QB league and that happened. But the dude probably might not have been able to get Josh Allen in the second round. So I understand the logic. Using keep trade cut is like shitting in the streets. Robinson, Henry, Hall, Rice. Yeah, I mean, it was good. I mean, my wide receivers, you know, my number 2 and 3, definitely not the best, you know, but we're going to make do. Like this one, like, who do I get with this one? Like, I feel like it's just such a weird spot right now. $20 seconds. Come on. All right, fuck it. Let's go Laporta. So the draft and on to the next one. No maintenance. Exactly. I mean, that is the best part about all this, because we're all in a bunch of, I mean, you know, at least the people that are drafting, you know, with us, we're all in a shitload of leagues. I mean, I'm in 30 plus dynasties, and that's rookie numbers compared to some peeps in here. And then, you know, I'm going to be in like 15 or 20 so redraft, something like that. All right, let's go back to back tight ends. Get some tight end premium up in here. Uncle Buck says makes football better. Hell yeah, dude. Like, you know what's funny about fantasy football? It was invented by the front office of the Raiders, if you can believe it or not. And the reason why is because they wanted to cheer for other players, not just people on the Raiders, because their teams weren't the best. And it's funny that it was like the whole idea was originated by an NFL team that just wanted to like have other people on their team. Like they wanted to not have their team. Uncle Buck said 11 was enough for me and got mad when I forgot a league. Yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, that happened to me when I got into like 30 plus leagues for the first time. It was like, dude, I wasn't on my shit. And then like, yeah, there was a mistake I made and made me lose. And yeah, just pissed, man. And Tro said, nah, dude was too new to fantasy, and he was a Bills fan. Okay. So he ended up making the playoffs. So, I mean, Josh Allen's still good. Josh Allen's still good. But, yeah, like, I mean, probably didn't have to get him in the first. But who knows if we would have been able to get him in the second, man. I mean, there's a lot of home leagues where Josh Allen will just go at the beginning of the second. And yeah, if Rice could play all season, he stays healthy, he's going to be a steal in redraft. He said he's been going round 3. Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, when we were starting these drafts, I mean, he was going late second, early third. And then, because of all the bullshit, obviously his ADP just starts going down. And yeah, to be able to get him at the end of the 4th compared to where he was going a month ago is good. TJ said twice a week. That's me. He called me crispy. My bad. Did I call you crispy? And see, you know what it is? Well, I guess I don't know what it is. It's probably me just like now I got a laptop and like everything's a little bit smaller. But, it's really just the smoking a lot of weed and going fast. That's really what it is. Call me out on my shit if I call you the wrong name. But no, I definitely know the difference between Puff the Crispy Dragon and TJ. So I think it's just me moving too fast. That's what it's got to be. End of the 11th. Here we go. And I'm so nervous about my damn quarterbacks. So nervous about these damn quarterbacks. Cali Jam. Don't auto, bro. Don't auto. Wandale. I don't know if that was a panic pick, but yeah, Wandale's ugly. Crispy said on the clock at number 11. Finally made it back to me, huh? Let's go. All right. And user 209 said sober. Who's sober? I'm not sober. You're sober. Cali Jam, another panic pick? Oh, no. Getting the top end IDP guy. I like it. DJ's all good. Not gonna kill your buzz over it. You can break my balls though. You can break my balls. That's fine. Players fuck up, man. I fuck up sometimes. Is that first thing I thought of is he must be high. Could usually be the case. There's also so much on my screen that I'm looking at. Like, look, I don't know, like how, like, look, 1 chat, 2 chat, 3 chat, 4 chat, 5 chat, and then I got the draft down here, and then I got stuff on this screen over here. Is like so much going on. Sometimes my brain's just on like overload. Sixth round here. All right, I got time. Let's see if I can make my pick before it gets back to me. It's so ugly at this part of the draft. Oh, man, unless I trade, this is my last pick of the draft also. All right, screw it. All right, it's K2 who's on the clock now. I'm just in time before I get back on the clock over here. Oh, man, you assholes. That sucks. Screw you guys, man. Dude. Now I gotta take Watson like with this pick, and I don't want to, but to make myself feel better about it, let's play his drop.
Hello, ladies.
Carter said, I feel like Ladd Waddle before Luther is disrespectful. Yeah. I mean, he went just a couple picks later. But yeah, I mean, I know people are crazy on Luther. I think AJ gone. Dallas got to be a top 5 tight end. I mean, maybe. He did score a lot of touchdowns last year. Robert in the house that I actually think the rookie RB in Seattle will be the starter the entire season with Charbonnet not being ready till end of season, maybe miss the whole season. I just don't know, man. Like, I just feel like Seattle's never workhorsed a running back. And I just don't know if they're going to workhorse him like now, you know? Like, I'd be a little nervous about it. So in redraft, I'm kind of avoiding. Man, I hate taking Shedeur here, but I feel like I have to lock down that tandem. But I'm just nervous about his price is what it is. Yeah, I mean, no pun intended. TJ running on THC, dopamine, and adrenaline. You know it, bro. Mix in some blood, sweat, and tears, and then we got it. Dan said so much hype on Luther. He hadn't even gone off till the end of the rookie season. Said don't sleep on Rome. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have Rome where he's going. Like, where did Rome go? Yeah, see, Rome went middle of the 8th. Burden goes beginning of the 6th. Carter said, why is Olave so high? I mean, you think Olave's high at 4.7? I mean, I think that's kind of low. But, I mean, dude, did you see him last year with Shaw? I mean, it's pretty awesome. Uh-oh, look at Laylo Lyle locking down Shakira. There we go. Shout out to Laylo. Shakir has his 5th receiver. No need to brag, bro. My 3 wide receivers, man. I got Rice, Harrison, and Godwin. I mean, I got some tight end love for the flex, but yeah, now we're getting some IDP off the boards. Crazy. Like, the whole right side is going IDP. The whole left side, I mean, we got 1 IDP player on the left side. Or no, I guess I see Brazil with Gray and Sherwood. You savage. And Carter said, nah, Loki didn't. He said, who watches the Saints? I mean, dude, I guess I don't know. I forget that some people on TikTok, you know, like, it's a little bit different than what we're used to. Cause dude, I watch every single game, man, but it's because I'm addicted to fantasy football and I gotta watch every game. Like, dude, you don't? Like, why don't you? Are you not able to? Because I actually have a streaming service that's only $40 a month that can make it possible for you where you don't have to pay, like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars per month to watch every football game. All you need is a Fire Stick. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about that a lot more and more because, yeah, peeps need a drop cable. It's way too expensive. I don't know. I was just watching the stats and they didn't seem 4th round worthy. Well, what stats were you looking at, bro? Because Olave did great last year. I guess he missed a couple games, but yeah, that's why you got to watch, man. The stats don't tell the whole story. It only tells a part of the story. He said, maybe I'm tweaking. Let me see. Last year, Olave had 9 TDs, 1,163 yards, 100 receptions, 156 targets, and he played 16 games. I mean, that's not amazing, but it's definitely good. Definitely good. Yeah, Michael said Olave could be top 5 for sure. I mean, dude, if Shah takes a step up and Olave stays healthy, like, I don't know why, like, why anyone wouldn't think that he at least has top 10 potential. I mean, I don't know what number he finished at last year, but I just read off his stats and just the 100 receptions alone, man. Like, that's awesome. 156 targets. Like, that's great. Yeah, Michael said he was top 10 in PPR. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. I feel like I gotta get more wide receivers, like right here. And Sugar said, get Jalen Naylor. Nah, I'm gonna get someone else. Naylor will be there for a couple more rounds. Matt said AJ Brown. What about AJ Brown? AJ Brown went, looks like at the 3-1 he went in this draft. 3-1. Sugar said, who'd you get at receiver? I got Rashee Rice, Marvin Harrison, Chris Godwin, Jaden Reed, and Joanna Man Jennings. So I got five wide receivers. Hopefully that's enough in the top 15 rounds. Hopefully that's enough because Rice is my only guy who's even close to a top end receiver. And now we're probably gonna have to switch it up and get some IDP. And Sugar said Rashee Rice might not play. Well, why do you think that he might not play? Because unless he does something to like go stay in jail for longer, like he's definitely gonna play. And even if he misses time, it ain't gonna be that much time that he's actually missing. And Sugar said, I don't know. Okay. Carter said maybe I was mixing up Olave with my hate for Tony Pollard in fantasy. You might have been. Hey, you might have been because Tony Pollard, man. I'll tell you what I say about Tony.
Man, fuck Tony.
TJ says Show was one of my targets to trade for this offseason because of potential even before Tyson. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, he did really good as a rookie. I had him on a lot of taxi squads because I was able to get him hella late and just ended up turning out way better, I feel, than any of us really could have expected. Sugar said I got JSN, Neighbors, and AJ Brown. Solid. 10-team league, 12-team league. How many people in the league? Matty Ice got a little strange in his life. He said no, best ball 12. Are you saying it's not best ball and it's 12 teams? Just regular? Is it a dynasty? Is it a redraft? Robert said Olave should have a better season this year with Tyson coming in. Yeah, definitely. Makes it a lot harder for him to get double or triple teamed all the time. Dude, Dave, you are a savage, man, with the IDPs. Dude, I mean, Stoner, Dave, Cali Jam, Frizil. Dude. I mean, even 49ers Dan and Ken, man. I mean, solid top half of the IDP starters. Dude. You guys are going crazy. It's that right side of the board is just going crazy on IDPs. But I will be good. Shout out to Michael for the follow on TikTok. And Sugar said, okay, it's a best ball 12 team. Okay, cool. Whereabouts do you play best ball? So this is on Sleeper, obviously. If anyone doesn't play on Underdog, I could give you a code. And if people want to go do the $3 draft, you just use promo code Hustler on Underdog. But people want to get into best ball, you should just join this one. $10 to join. I'm streaming the drafts. There's going to be a lot of drafts to get into throughout the off season. Dude, thick brick. Dude, come on. Come on. Gotta look through the IDP again, make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right. Nope. Here we go. Here we go. All right, this dang thing. I think the damn camera that I'm using, I think needs to update because it connects to the internet. So it sucks. It's got to get a new one, another one, so I don't have to deal with the internet part of this shit. Let's see it, Brazil. Oh shit, I'm on the clock in one of the leagues. Didn't realize that. Come on, Brazil, lock it in. Uh-oh. What the heck? I'm hearing the countdown. Where the hell is the countdown coming from? Dude, where the heck is this stupid countdown coming from? Jeez, why wouldn't that? Why the hell won't that stop? All right. Oh, lay low, loud, locking down, smoking Buddha. Let's go. All right. This dang thing. Oh, I know why it's freezing. How do I change this shit? 4-year, $8 million Peter Woods. Who the heck is Peter Woods? Dang it, what the heck? I think I know why the dang camera is freezing. It's my internet. But how do I change what internet source goes to? He said 18 million. What the heck is it though? Yeah, see, why the heck does it say the it is good? Yes, this shit froze again. What the hell, man? That's totally freezing because of the dang internet. What the hell? Two picks in front of me. Where's Thick Brick? Here we go. Get some more wide receivers. Let's see it, Frizzil. Shout out to Ethan for the follow. Oh, the guy who went 29th overall to the Chiefs. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning a lot of the IDP rookies, man. Sure is just so blah. Man, this is annoying. There we go. Stop the beeping. Hey, D-Broff in the house. What up, bro, on TikTok? Dude, we got to get D-Broff to like throw down on a galaxy or something on TikTok, and I'll take a fat ass dab. Yeah, I think a galaxy on TikTok would be even better than a super chat on YouTube. Sadiq goes so late in these drafts. $19th round. Oh, you know what? My dang webcam. I wonder. It was connecting to my other computer, and I think that might have been. And D Broff said, "Where did Price go?" Let's see. Shit, the 4.8. 4.8. Very early. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's probably like just outside of the view, dude. 4.8. Right, dude. The 4.8. That might. I don't know if that's the highest that I've seen him go, but that's the highest that I like. I'm thinking about it. D Broff said you love that third round haul pick. Yeah, you know, I mean, we're in so many of these drafts. I gotta trust my gut a little bit, you know, and you know, it just is what it is. I mean, I know I'm gonna get him in the third a bunch of times, and I want to get him lower. I feel like I got him in the fourth a couple times as well. It's just, man, I feel like my hands getting like forced with how many running backs just go so early. I feel like I'd get like screwed if I don't get the third running back. Come on. Yeah, this one's going to be very different because I feel like I'm like chasing with like my offensive spots. I'm probably still going to go offense here. And Callie Jam said that's the highest, dude. I mean, 4.8, man, that's really high. I mean, he went before Henderson. He went before Swift and Tootin, went before Montgomery and Bucky and Manning guy. I mean, those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 running backs drafted after him. So that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, man. He went high as hell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm going to play it a little bit more dangerously. Lock in another offensive guy here. Yeah, look at that. Me and Frizzil doing the opposite. Him going 4 running backs in a row the last 4 rounds, me going 4 wide receivers in the last 4 rounds. And I feel way better about it. Like, what do you guys think? Like, if you had to pick a strategy, and not if you had to pick, but, you know, like, which strategy would you rather deploy where you go early running backs and, like, then you have to take a shitload of wide receivers later, like I did? Or would you rather go, like, early wide receivers and then you have to take a shitload of running backs later? Like, what do you think would be, like, more, what's it called? Like, what would be a more fun because you'd like feel better about your build? Hey, Dyke's in the house. What up? Said, dude, I apologize for not responding on your league last Thursday. What work took me best? Okay. No problem, dude. I mean, it is what it is. I figured something just came up. But yeah, I mean, there's drafts happening every day, bro. Drafts happening every day. Dave said early RB. He said way more wide receiver options. Yeah, Frizzil said early RB. Yeah. And like, I guess, I mean, and you go in Jaden Daniels in London, I mean, you kind of like made your bed, you had to sleep in it. But dude, I mean, just interesting build, right? And just fun to try new things either way. Because I know that there's been a couple leagues where I went early wide receiver and then had to go with the late with the late running backs. And yeah, it's tough because no matter what, you feel like you're chasing. But yeah, I feel like I would rather be chasing the late wide receivers. I mean, you need them to hit like that. That's the thing that's tough too. Because like I know last year I did a lot of like early running back builds, and like had to get a lot of the late wide receivers or whatever. And like I ended up like making it to week 17 with a lot of teams, and a lot of my teams actually did really good in week 16, but then they ended up flopping in week 17, and that shit ended up like sucking. Like I think my highest, like I finished, like one of my teams finished second place in the entire tournament in week 16, and then I think like my highest finish was like team 50 out of like 300 or something, whatever it was. If those RB dart throws hit, then it's worth it. Yeah, because I guess you really just need one of them to hit more often than not, right? Because you usually have at least a couple guys that are like a little bit higher to where, to where it would just be like, okay, to like just need one of those guys, who knows for the wide receivers. Like, it's really just like, if guys just pop off like crazy in the latter weeks, I mean, that's just amazing. And like I said, I feel like there's fewer running backs that pop off in the season, maybe 2 to 3, but there's like 5 to 10 wide receivers. Yeah, I mean, I think that's why people are going, like, why they go so heavy on running back, right? Because it's like the RB landscape is just so scarce, Because that's usually why running backs are drafted so high. Not even necessarily because of like them being the highest point scorers, but just really because it's like it's so few and far between that like you want to get one of those guys so you don't feel like you have nobody. And I swear, we get past the top 12, feels like there's nobody at running backs. It feels like there's nobody at running backs once you get past the top 12. And relying on QB and tight end to carry me long enough for our running backs to become successful, for sure, man. And dude, I mean, your QBs and QB, tight end, and running and wide receivers, like you're stacked. Dexter, for sure, the advantage of having a dominant single back on a team load up on fantasy, for sure. And I feel like if in just like normal redraft leagues, like that's the position that I'd probably put off a lot, is like that RB2. Just because I feel like, it doesn't matter what league it is. There's always going to be running backs that come on the waiver wire, like no matter what, who people did not draft. It's just, it happens all the time. And it'll never stop happening either. All right. Nickamon Worry. And Dak says so many teams have 1 and 2 wide receivers. If not 3, one of them one of them gets hurt. There's options for sure. And usually a little easier for the wide receivers to mix in. Not always, but yeah, I mean, we see it with running backs where like, yeah, there's guys who come in and it's like next man up and they go in and kill it. But like, there's so many times, like those are just the ones we remember, but it's like, there's so many times where the back who goes in like sucks, like going in, and we just think, oh yeah, it's addition by subtraction, they're going to go in and kill it, and then they just completely flop. And then they completely flop, and it's like, man, I knew you sucked. I knew you sucked the entire time. Still did it though. Yeah, I guess it's harder to find consistent RBs and wide receivers. Yeah, because there's just not, they get hurt more than any other position. Well, and I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true because there's more wide receivers as a whole, but it seems like they get hurt more than any other position. And yeah, that part of it just sucks, man, because like no matter what, like you got to go into the season knowing I got to be working the waivers for running backs every single week. Every single week a running back comes up, I need to be putting in a bid or a waiver claim or whatever. I remember one year that damn, I'm blanking on the names right now. I feel like this might have been like a 2021 draft, and I drafted 2 rookie running backs. I cannot remember who it was to save my life, but like both guys ended up flopping, and it was like a 14 team league. And dude, I had to be like a week ahead of everybody on running backs. Like I was like so on point with my running back like waivers, like who you should pick up, because I had to pick up guys like a week or two early. So like yeah, I would be I mean, I remember that was the crazy Jeremy McNichols, like however many receptions he got, that insane like game. Like those were the kind of guys that I was like picking up that year. And I made it to the playoffs only to lose in the first round to the guy who ended up winning the whole thing. It's fucking lame. And like I said, the dominance, like Bijan, CMC get hurt because they're taking 60-70% of the offensive touches. I mean, yeah, that's what's tough about it, is because we want that. But yeah, when they get hurt, it sucks. It sucks. And yeah, that's why we got to hope. And Dyke said they just get tackled so freaking much. Yeah, I mean, dude, every play they're getting hit. I mean, it's funny. Like, I used to be a Chargers fan, so LT, that was my guy back in the day. And like every time LT would run out of bounds, like people would hate on him, like, oh, just run into that guy, get the extra couple yards. It's like, dude, people don't realize that they're getting hit like 20 to 30 times a game. It probably seems like, because even the times where they're not getting the ball when they're rushing, like a lot of times you're getting blasted making that block. And yeah, man, like, why wouldn't you go out of bounds to like not get hit on one play, especially if you like broke off a really good play? All right, let's go. I'm gonna lock in. Yeah, let's lock in my 5th IDP here, and probably gonna lock in a 6th right here if Brazil doesn't snipe me. No snipage, Brazil. Don't you do it, bro. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Let's see it. And Dak said, "Those defensive guys want to kill and hurt. They just want to kill and hurt." Yeah, so smart to dip out of bounds for sure. Like I remember Tyreek talking on his podcast. He said that if he could run out of bounds on every single play, like just outrun everybody, even if he took the ball in the middle, but just outrun everybody and get out of bounds, he'd do it. Because like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Like even like the small DBs, like those guys are in the NFL because they could lay the wood. Like if they're small, they probably hit hard as shit. Like guys like Bob Sanders back in the day who would like hit you so hard that he'd injure himself. Didn't even care. He was coming to kill you. And if he died in the process, like it didn't even matter. It didn't even matter. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go heads up with guys like that. No. Oh man, Brazil taking Braylon Allen. That's a good pick. I'm glad that I just feel good on running backs either way. And I feel like my top 4 could carry me very, very far. We're definitely going to lock in some other guys, but I feel like my top 4 are going to carry me very, very far in this league. Crispy said I was in porn because I could lay the wood. Oh man, Crispy, have you seen the Bachelor Party with Tom Hanks? Have you seen that movie? Has anybody seen that movie in the chat? Because like now you just got me thinking of a scene in Bachelor Party. And Dyke said, ever see Ray Lewis mentality? He said the guy would take down a skyscraper. Bro, I mean, especially a guy like Ray Lewis. Like, who did they like? Wasn't it Ocho Cinco who said that Ray Lewis made him stop going over the middle because he hit, or blocking or whatever, because Ray hit him so hard that he like literally couldn't, like, just trying to lay a block. And he was like going to like try to put his shoulder into him. He said Ray hit him so hard he felt like he was having a heart attack and couldn't breathe off of like just trying to block him. And Ray Lewis just ran through his ass. Bob said, starting a dynasty league, anybody want to join? I wouldn't recommend anybody join a dynasty league with anybody random that we don't know their commissioner resume. Especially when a guy like me has so many leagues readily available for people to join. And Dyke said Tom Brady stopped throwing to the middle because the wide receiver will be out for the season. I mean, bro, like, dude, like Ray Lewis, like you just like, I'm just thinking, like, why would you go over the middle when you played against Baltimore? You know, like, I mean, that just should be completely taken out of the playbook when you go against Baltimore going over the middle, because, dude, a little 5-yard reception could put you out for the season. Like, that just ain't worth it. that ain't worth it. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe if it's some deep post route or whatever, that's like a touchdown where you get blasted. I mean, those aren't good, but at least you get like a lot of glory. Like, imagine going out on like a 5-yard reception and maybe not even catching the ball because Ray Lewis hits you so hard. Like, you might completely just lose the ball anyways. They say, yeah, if they come down with it. Yeah, exactly. Dyke's like, man, just no. It does not sound fun. I mean, do you remember that show Sports Science back in the day? Like, dude, and Ray Lewis was the one that they used for like how hard he actually hit a tackle dummy. And they said that that him hitting a person was like a car going 20 miles an hour and running into you. Like, what? Yeah, and Dan said, yeah, it was Ocho Cinco. So I remember that shit. Recently seen that blog. Yeah, he talks about it on the podcast because it's a funny ass story, man. But like at the time, I'm sure that wasn't funny. Like he said, he literally felt like he was gonna die. He'd never been hit that hard in his life, and he said he felt like how he was having a heart attack and couldn't breathe at all. Just trying to block Ray Lewis and trying to get him from a side where he thought that he didn't see him. He seen him. I seen him. Where is it? Do I got it? I seen him. Round 26. You know, let's go with another IDP. Let's lock down some IDPs in a row. And Dex just laid there after the hit, seeing his great grandparents, bro. Like in what's it called? In Little Giants, Spike knocked him back to the 2nd grade. Dude. Yeah, man, that would not be fun. That's got to be the worst part about just, you know, football in general. Like, it's different when you're like making a big play or going on a big run and you get blasted, but like just doing the gritty work of just blocking somebody, and then you're contemplating life at that point. Like, am I even doing the right thing anymore? Could be a waste of a pick, but if it's a waste of a pick in the 27th round, I'm not mad at it. And it's funny that like guys like Ocho Cinco, you get to live and tell the story. Because, dude, that is like, I mean, Ray Lewis, I don't care who you are. Like, he has the respect of every offense and defensive player out there. And nobody is going to talk down to you for getting blasted by Ray Lewis. I can't imagine accidentally running into Ray Lewis on a route, just folding like paper. I mean, bro, like he's just going so hard and so fucking bricked that like man just completely runs through him. Completely runs through him. Yeah, that can't be fun. Like, dude, okay, one other one came to mind. Total opposite though. It was Sean Merriman versus Maurice Jones-Drew. Do you guys remember that at all? Where Maurice Jones-Drew pretty much like laid Merriman, like just completely folded him backwards with his block. Like, I don't know if it was like Merriman was like looking over him because he was so small and didn't see him. But like, dude, that's insane. I mean, I just remember that was one of the craziest blocks ever. He completely folded Merriman. Yeah, Dyke said, dude leveled him. Dude, that was such an insane hit. Such an insane hit. I met Sean Merriman, and we were both walking through the airport at the same time. I was like, what the fuck's that, Sean Merriman? Went and said what up to him. Like, Sean Merriman, you're flying Spirit, bro? I was like, I know why I'm flying Spirit, but why are you flying Spirit? And it might not have been Spirit, but I was definitely flying Spirit that time. Yeah, I was going to Burbank. Well, was going to LA, but went to the Burbank airport. Dude, Crispy said Roy Williams. Which Roy Williams hit? I mean, you're talking about the defender Roy Williams, not the Lions Roy Williams, right? All right, Smokey, you'll be first on the grades tonight, bro. You will be first on the grades tonight. We're getting into round 28. Here we go. Round 28. How many IDP guys do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, safety for the Cowboys. Yeah. Roy Williams could smash, man. He could hit hard. Like, it's funny because, like, I always made a joke, like, the Lions meant to draft that Roy Williams. I don't know. I can't remember if it was the same year, but it's like that's the Roy Williams that they were scouting, not the wide receiver one who ended up sucking. Tyreek Hill in the 28th round, man. If he comes back mid-season, I'm just hearing so much stuff about his knee just being like so bad. Brazil said my RB grade isn't even an F. It doesn't have a grade. It's just question marks. Oh, man. 49er Dan, let's see how I ended up tonight. Sounds good, bro. You will be second after Smokey. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I could pull off this move again. I know Cali Jam will like it. Three picks in front of me, but we see one thick bricks on auto. Hopefully he has a big Q set, but based on the last two guys he drafted, I'm not sure if he does or not. Ooh, nice pick, Lalo. He's definitely going to be amongst one of the guys I was going to draft left. Cali Jam says most likely a wasted pick. I mean, it could be, 28th round. I mean, dude, just me like with Kamara in the 27th. Like, if it's a waste of a pick, at least it's a waste of a 27th pick. And so for you, yeah, if it's a waste of a pick, at least it's a waste of a 28th round pick. And Austin, what up, bro? So would you rather take a hit from Ray when you're prepared to take it or a blindside block from Sean? Fuck, I don't know. Like, I mean, any kind of blindside block, like for like a normal person could fucking kill you. It seems like, like, I don't even know. Like, I mean, and there is no being prepared for Ray Lewis to hit you because it's literally a 20-mile-per-hour car, like hitting you. So it's like that, I guess I would rather know that it was coming and try to move somehow, if there was like, you could move like at like, when he gets here, you could move and like, it's like the last second or something, try to avoid it, but you still like kind of get hit. But like from Ray Lewis, it's still like killing you. But yeah, a blindside block from anybody who's like a defensive end in the NFL, like, dude, I just feel like for any real person, like, dude, that could cripple you. Like, that could give you, like, I could snap your damn neck. I don't know. Like, that's definitely the what's worse of the two evils for sure. But what would you pick? What would you pick? I don't even know. Is it 1% survival is 1 versus 1% survival, right? Like, it just, no matter what, it seems like you're gonna lose. Like, survival is not guaranteed in a game like that. Like, and I'm even thinking this game is me in full pads, like, as well, like full pads, full helmet, full everything. Those guys would still break me in half. It would still break me in half. Yeah. Yeah, that would be way more fun to talk about than to see anybody actually go through it either. You guys remember the Pros versus Joes back in the day? That shit was pretty funny. And right, Crispy said, how much does it pay, right? Crispy said more like I for incomplete. Yeah, Frazil's definitely is definitely some eyes with some question marks over there, that's for sure. And Cali Jam said, I knew it. As soon as you said that, can I pull it off? There you go. Because now I know I can't do it when you're on the other side of me. You'll probably stop me like 9 times out of 10 because, like, I'm always trying to do it late. I'm never trying to do this early. Like, look, 28th, 29th round, picking up Hill and Randall. I mean, we don't know if it's going to work out, but I know I got Henry on my squad. And anytime I got Henry, I'm just trying to do it because why not? And because you just like never know what the hell is going to happen, man. Because even though Henry has, I mean, he has hands like frying pans for sure, but I mean, it's not like he cannot catch, Yo, Luis in the chat. What up, bro? What up? Yeah, what's going on, bro? And dude, perfect timing as well.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Hell yeah, it's just around the corner. I mean, shit, what do we got? Like 80 something days now? How many days we got left until the season starts? I know someone's keeping track. How many days we got left until the season's starting here? Let me know. All right. And who's smoking with me? Let's go. Who's smoking with me, man? Oh, shit. Speaking of Peter Woods, he's got drafted by Thick Brick. And Dyke says the draft board blurry. Is it just you? I think it's just you because I got it pulled up on my phone and it looks clear. 91 days. Let's go. Dude, that's so close, man. That is so close. 3 months away. Dude, I got to throw it out there again. Who's coming to Vegas? Who is coming to Vegas? Because I'm throwing a live draft party in Vegas. Is going to be dope. Ricky Williams is going to be partying with us. He's going to be our master of draft ceremonies. He's going to be signing swag, signing jerseys, signing mini helmets, whatever we can find. And it's going to be so dope, man. You got 2 $600 leagues that are going to be drafting. And I believe there's going to be 2 $100 leagues that are drafting as well. It is going to be the shit. August 22nd. If you want to know anything else, message me on Sleeper at FF Hustler 420. I'll give you the rundown. This is something that you do not want to miss. Trust me. And there we go. Dave said I'll be there. And Dave's not here, man, but he's going to be in Vegas. Dude, it's going to be so awesome, man. You guys got to make it. It is going to be the shit. It is going to be the shit. Let's just keep ripping. Let's keep ripping. Wait, how many IDP guys do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. Need at least 2 more. I might get 3 more out of my last 4 picks. There's still so many good IDP guys on my radar. All right. Riley Leonard. Damn it. Oh man, totally forgot about Tongs, bro. I mean, I know Kittle, I don't know if he's actually going to make it back in time, but that I know is another reason like why I just kind of been off Tongs. All right. Almost up. Luis says, smoke it up for the community. Haven't smoked in, oh man, half a year. Okay, taking your break. He said, oh, got a fuel hauling job. Okay, and they do random drug tests. Yeah, for sure. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Got to make that paper. Christopher said, remember when I told Ricky Williams in the chat I wanted to tackle him? And he said on your show, he said, that's fine, but you're going to feel it. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That shit's funny. That was super funny. Sounds good, Callie. So I'll take a grade on my 84. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's lock down Ewers right now. Yeah, I said Kittle's going to be back. Yeah, I say he's ahead of schedule too. Especially with the Achilles, like we've seen multiple guys come back in just like a handful of months, like half a year, like type thing. So that's the thing that's like, yeah, like just making me think like Kittle's going to have enough time to make it back in time. Because, dude, I mean, if Aaron Rodgers can come back in that amount of time, like why wouldn't George Kittle, And I know it's a little bit different with a guy who's going to be like stationary, in the pocket versus like Kittle who's going to have to like run all over the field, but still. Dang, Crispy said we talk about Brittle Kittle. Yeah, he always gets hurt, but he always bounces back. Dude, nice pick for Zill on Herbig. You got me a couple times on these late IDP guys. You got me on Highsmith, you got me on Buchanan, and you got me on Herbig. All guys that I was thinking about, like, at the time. Right? Cali Jam, Danny Peso, same issue, exactly. Kills a freak of nature. I love that dude all around. Great guy for sure. And he's he's a huge wrestling fan from back in the day. And yeah, man, he's the man. I also met Kittle at that slap competition. Nice. Was he cool? Was he cool or was he being a punk? Because I hope I just hope like every time that I hear someone talking about celebrity encounter, they were just cool, you know. Here we go, Cali Jam. 33-34 turn. This could make or break your entire team right here, bro. And L said he was dope. Okay, cool. Only celeb I met and took a picture with me on his phone, too. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's good, man. We want to hear stuff like that. Because I'll tell you, I met Keenan Allen in person. Fool's a bitch. Same thing with Trey Parker. Dude's a bitch. Like, I remember all my good encounters too, but it's like the bad encounters. I feel like those are just like worse. Else, I bet I met some socially awkward celebs for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean you have the best communication skills or whatever. So yeah, I feel that. Yvonne Pace. Oh man, that just ruined it for you, Cali Jam. I don't know if you got any of the other guys over there, but man, Yvonne Pace just never lived up to anything. Here we go. Down to the nittiest of the grittiest. Okay, let's lock down Lante Taylor. Al said Tony Hawk's super shy. I believe it, man. I believe it. Oh, thanks, Crispy. Forgot to scroll. Yeah, I bet Tony Hawk is super shy. I mean, got to be in his element. Here we go. I got my last pick queued up and ready. And then who we going with first? It's Smokey. Smokey, that's first. Then Dan. Then Cali Jam. Then who else? Let me know if anybody else wants a grade. Just going to go quick through the starters again. All right. Return of the Mac Wilson. Let's go. All right. Even though Dave's not here, Dave's getting a grade. Let's go. She'll be after Cali Jam. All right. And Stoner, leave a comment in the chat so I know that you're here. All right. Bowl first. Yeah, and don't forget to leave a super chat. That's the best way to get your grade. That's for sure. Get a nice dab to go along with the grade. All right, Smokey's in the house. QBs, Knicks, Stroud, and Rodgers. Oh man, I think I'm gonna call that a B minus. All right, lay low. You'll be after Dave. Frizzil, you'll be after Laylo Lau. Running backs, Walker, Javante, Judkins. That's pretty solid. I'm gonna give that a B plus. Wide receiver, tight ends, JSN, Igbuka, Pitts, Quentin Johnston. Oh wait, you have 3 quarterbacks. So who is the other? And Worthy would be the other guy. I'm gonna call that a B total. JSN definitely bringing the average up. And dude, IDPs on point. Brooks, Roquan, Foyo Lacoon, Ernest Jones, and Cashman.
Straight cash, homie.
Dude, that's fire. I'm gonna give that an A. Yeah. So let's see how this panned out. So we got a B minus, so that's -1. Then we got a B plus, so that just kind of evens that out. And then a B, and then an A for the IDP. So that's up 3. So an 88 total. 88 total. Let's go. Okay. Good stuff, Smokey. All right. 49er Dan. Purdy and Daniel Jones. Ooh. You can call that a B minus. And Elle said, do you draft with viewers? For sure. So the guys who are like guys who came in from TikTok, the first guy, Frizzil, Thick Brick, and Andy have all like came in from like TikTok. And then and then most other people they're watching on YouTube and but yeah, literally everybody is someone who found me on social media at one point or another. But yeah, all you got to do, shoot me a message on Sleeper at FFHustler420 and I'll get you into a draft. These ones are $10 and there's a $10,000 first place prize for the tournament, not for the 12-team league. It's all these drafts are a part of a big tournament. Okay, so B minus for the QBs for Dan. Running backs, Hampton, Scat, and Tootin. You can call that a B as well. Wide receiver, tight ends, Puka, Bowers, Adunze, Fanning, Ricky Pearsall. And you got George Kittle in 11th. Nice. I'm going to call that, the wide receivers, Romy Rome and Pearsall is your 1 and 2. That's pretty shaky to say the least. Or wait, no, you got Puka. What am I talking about? Never mind. So it's Puka and Rome as your 1 and 2. Never mind. I feel like I want to call this an A minus because of Puka and Bowers just bringing the average up like hella. I'm going to call that an A minus. And defense. Fred Warner, Henley, TJ Watt, Nick Bosa, Aziz Al-Shair. It's good, but it's not great. There's definitely room for improvement. Probably shouldn't have picked Warner that early. You can get him later. His injury, like people aren't drafting him as high as they used to. And shout out to Dirty 6'7". What up, 6'7"? Henley's good, but he kind of took a little bit of a step back. Watt's good, but he's getting older. Nick Bosa, man, he can't stay healthy to save his life. Aziz Al-Shaair, good. I think I want to call this a B. Like it's really solid all around, but yeah, I feel like you go back a couple years, this could be an A, but it's a B in 2026. So let's see how this all shaped out. So we got a B minus, then a B, then an A minus, and another B. So that's an up 1. So that's 86 total. There we go. 86 total for 49er Dan. All right, let's see. Cali Jam. Let's see if he's right. I mean, it's very easy to understand the scoring of how I do this. Baker, Darnold, Bryce Young. I'll call that a B. Running backs, A-Chain, Jacobs, Gainwell, Dobbins. I'm going to call that a B plus. Wide receivers, Jefferson, A.J. Brown, Pittman, Wandale. I think I'm going to call that an A minus. And IDP starting off with Jack Campbell, Hutchinson, Bond, Bush, and Tremaine Edmonds. I mean, that's fire. I feel like I'm going to give it. I mean, it's either an A or an A minus. I kind of think I'm going to give it an A minus. It's really good. It's really good. But it's not great. It's not great. I feel like you did get Hutchinson at really good value, though. Yeah, even Jack Campbell, getting him at the 12-1. All right, I am going to give that an A. So let's see. So we had a B plus, A minus, and an A. Dude, 91. 91. I think we're going to have to start changing up the scoring somehow. That's a good squad, man. That's a good squad. Dave, who was drafting out of the 11 spot. QB, Stafford and Murray. I'll give that a B. Running backs, Cook, Jay Love, Manning guy, Rashad White. I mean, getting Love at the 311 is pretty dope. You're welcome, because I was talking shit about whoever took him yesterday at the end of the second and why. I probably wouldn't take him there. But I'm not grading him up because of it, though. Man, this one's tough. Because, I think I'm going to have to call it a B. Man, yeah, it's either a B or a B plus. Yeah, I'm going to call it a B. Wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson, Tate, Tyson, and that's it in the top 10. I'm going to give that a B plus. IDP, starting off with Sweshinger. I like it. Sweshinger, Nick Bolton, Styles, Devin Lloyd, Knight. I'm going to call it an A minus. And really, it's because of Styles and Knight why I'm calling it an A minus. Really just splitting hairs. So, B, a B plus, and then an A minus. So that is up 3, and that's 88. 88. Luis in chat said, dude, taking Josh Allen at the 101, definitely a choice. Yeah, I mean, dude, today we had Josh Allen go at the 101. Yesterday we had Jamar Chase go at the 101. So definitely definitely some zigging when we're all zagging. Okay. Who is next? Or wait, no, did I finish? What did? Yeah, 88, right? Yeah, 88. There we go. Lalo Lau. That's whose turn it is. All right. Bowl time.
Bong hit.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Lalo Lyle, Drake May, and T-Law. I'm going to call that a B+. Running backs, Brown, Chase Brown, Kyren, Bucky, Stevenson. I think I want to call this a B+. It's pretty close. Wide receivers, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, Cortland Sutton. I'm going to call that a B. And then IDP started off.
All right, fire him up.
I didn't mean to do that, but good timing. He started off with Dodson.
Well, obviously,
Cam Curl, Buda Baker, Singleton, and D. Winters. That's really solid. Feel like I've seen better from you, Lalo. Is it solid enough to be an A-? Like that's where I'm kind of at right now. Is this an A- or a B+? We all at a B+. Because even though Cam Curl and Buda Baker are amongst the top like DBs, there's still more than likely. I mean, could they? Yeah. Are they going to? Probably not. Like score amongst like the top like IDP guys in general. So that's why I'm going to call that. That's why I'm going to call that a B+. And Crispy said, I'm only here so I won't get fired. Damn right you are. Damn right you are. And so B+, B+, B, and B+. So that's an up 3. So 88. 88. There we go. Back to back 88s. Why do they call themselves the crazy 88s? Probably because it sounds cool. Brazil. Brazil, you in the house still? This one should be funny. Let's see. So, Andy, no, I didn't grade yours. I only grade it when I know the person's in the chat and they request it. So you'll be after Frizzil. You'll be next. Because I don't grade all 12 teams. Like if people like requested it because they were gonna come watch, maybe I'd do it. But I like doing it for the people who are watching live. Okay, QBs: Josh Allen, Daniels, Patrick Mahomes, you savage. I feel like that's like an A+. I'll give you an A+ for the QBs. I mean, it definitely is. Running backs. I'm just gonna smoke a bowl instead of talking about your running backs. Like what's tough is like I don't even have a grade for how bad your running backs are. Chris Rodriguez and Jonathan Brooks. I mean, I know you got a lot of depth in there. So let me see how many running backs you have total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got 11, man. I mean, see, like I want to know from you now. Like before I grade this, I'm gonna smoke a bowl, but I want to know from you now. Now seeing kind of how this all panned out. Like you got 11 running backs out of 35 guys like on your roster. Are you even confident that on a weekly basis you'll have 2 running backs that put up, at least 10 to 15 points for all 17 weeks, assuming that this team makes it to the playoffs and all that? Like dude. Yeah, I think like let me see. I feel like -5, like how like in golf or like in mini golf, like if you go more than like 5, more than 5 or 6 strokes, you get the 5 or the 6, whatever it is. And he said, hell no, I'm barely confident I'll have one RB that gets playing time. Okay. Yeah. So definitely didn't work out the way that you wanted. So, I mean, dude, just based on how bad that is, I got to call it a -5. And Cali Jams, that's one hell of a build for sure. So we're going to call that. Yeah, we're just going to call that an incomplete. And if you get an incomplete, it's just -5. So, man, I mean, you got up 4 with the A+, and then that -5 just took you all the way back down. But let's see the wide receiver tight ends. London and Loveland. Okay. Scary Terry, Tyler Warren, newly paid Christian Watson, Lemon. So wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah. So everybody you have there is in. I was seeing because of the extra quarterback, but now your 10th and 11th were your last picks and you used them on running backs. Or last picks of the starters. I'm going to call that a B+. It's really good. But London being your top wide receiver, a little bit tough to like get it to like over the hump of an A. Because I feel like he's a B+ guy, not an A guy. And he could be an A- guy, actually. He probably is an A- guy. But Loveland, B+ guy. Scary Terry, probably a B guy, B+ potentially. Same thing like Warren. He's probably going to be a B+, but I think of him more as like a B. Watson, Lemon. Those are the guys who are bringing it down a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna say B+. Cali Jam said it went all downhill with the Mahomes cocktail block. Yeah, for sure. Like, dude, like if he would have took Henderson right there as his number 1, that probably would have been way better. And then I just take Mahomes there, but like he said the reason why. So he didn't even do it on purpose. He said to block me. That was just the quarterback that he picked. But he said he noticed that Josh Allen and Jaden Daniels both had the same bye week. So that's why he went with another quarterback right there. You should have just waited. Like, because either way, like it's nice having Mahomes there, but yeah, like if you would have just waited and got a QB later, like I know the QB, like that the QBs went a little higher. But even if you had a guy like Malik Willis or Ward or Stroud or Daniel Jones or Bryce Young as your number 3, like that wouldn't have been bad. And like, you're kind of only drafting them to play the 1 week. I mean, I know in best ball we're not, but it's like the mentality probably was you're drafting him to make sure that you have someone for week 7. And let's see the IDP though, because I know you started off hot with the IDPs. Cedric Gray, Sherwood, Edrin Cooper. Man, you shouldn't have waited so long for your 4 and 5. But I mean, it's still solid though with Caden Ellis and Demario Davis. Like, yeah, really solid. But your first 3 guys, I mean, Cedric Gray and Sherwood are A's to me. Edrin Cooper, it's like a solid like A- or B+ guy. But then you drop a little bit with the Caden Ellis and Demario Davis. Like those guys are like B, maybe B- guys. So I'm gonna say an A- total. Let me grade Frizzil, and then I'll go check this trade, Crispy, that just happened. So you got an A+, which is up 4, but then you got a -5, so you're down 1. And then you got a B+, so it brings it back to even. And then you got oops, wrong one. And then you got a B+. Right? Did I say B+ for the IDP? So that ends up putting you back at up 1. So that's 86 total. So definitely not bad. But those QBs held you back a little bit. And let's see what this trade is that Crispy is talking about here. Ty Simpson for Christian Kirk and Braylon Allen. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's just bad players like all around. Just bad players all around. Yeah, that's for sure. All right, Andy. Let's see. Here we go, Andy. You still in the house? All right, Andy's here. Okay. QBs, Lamar Jackson, Love, and Ward. I'm going to call that a B+. Lamar Jackson definitely bringing up the average there. And running back, CMC, Harvey, Jay Coleman. Man, why'd you take Jay Coleman so early? And, dude, you took Dylan Sampson hella early, bro. Dude, you could probably have got both of those guys a lot later than what you did. I know that running backs definitely fell off a cliff, but I'm just saying you could have waited like probably at least 5 rounds on both those guys. I mean, I think I just drafted Sampson in a slow draft. I mean, it's a slow draft, so a little bit different, but I got him in like the 19th round or something, 20th round. So that's more often than not where he's going, somewhere between where you picked him and like the 19th, 20th round. Do with that information what you will. I'm gonna call this, and it's tough that those guys are actually like in your starting lineup, you know, like because that's how I'm grading it. It's just based on who's your top 10 like that are gonna start on offense, you know. So I'm gonna call that a B, and man, and that whole B is like Christian McCaffrey bringing up everybody pretty much. Wide receivers. Wide receivers are nice, though. Neighbors, Olave, Tet, Brian Thomas. I'd say it's a solid B+. Yeah, it's a solid B+. And IDP. Let's see. Started off with Nakobe Dean, Drew Tranquil, Thule, Von Miller, and Xavier Watts. Ooh. Okay, so Nakobe Dean, awesome. Probably an A- guy, maybe a B+ on a worst day. Drew Tranquil, I would just avoid him like altogether. He's kind of like really, really blah. And you want to get more guys who are like the inside linebacker, like elk, like Alex Singleton went 2 picks like after. Much rather have him or D Winters or Carter. Just name a few that like went right after. And then Thule, man, you should just draft him later. Like, don't even get him in as your starters. Like, if he does take a step up, like, yeah, it could be really nice, but I'm just so nervous on him actually taking that step up because even last year, I think he had like, I don't even know if he had 12 sacks, but let's say he did. Half of those came in one game, and like that's the tough part, like about it. So, and then Von Miller, you could draft him in like the round 30s, which Ventrell Miller. Okay, that's a horse of a different color. I probably wouldn't draft him that early, but definitely like right to draft him with Devin Lloyd being gone and Xavier Watts. Like, yeah, he's definitely good. I'd say like it's Nakobe Dean and Xavier Watts are the only guys that I think are above a C. Like Drew Tranquil, Thule, Ventrell, those are all like either C or C plus guys. So because of that, I'm going to give this a B minus as a whole, which isn't bad, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. And I'm only grading the starters like as well. So this was a B plus, a B plus, and a B minus. So that's up 1. So that's 86 total. 86 total. There we go. Solid score. And really, you just need the defensive guys to like not do horrible. Like that's really what it is. Like I don't even know how many you drafted, but if you draft 10, I mean, it's really that. Yeah. Cali Jam said that Tranquil is NyQuil. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he just hasn't. He just hasn't lived up to the what's it called, to the original hype. And yeah, I don't know what it is, like outside of like Nick Bolton, Chiefs have done really bad at like drafting like linebackers, dude. Like they've done really, really bad. Shit, Ron, I totally forgot to let you know that I was live. What up, bro? And he said, shit, what's up, gents? I've not been getting notified by YouTube that you've been live drafting. He said, looking forward to getting in, boys. What up, Alex? I appreciate you, bro. And dude, if you're not on Patreon, get on Patreon, 420crew.com. You just download the Patreon app and then you'll get notified because I go live on Patreon and on YouTube. And so I put in notifications on both. And dude, sorry, man. You asked me to let you know, but fuck, man, just so many things going on in the day. I totally forgot. I wish there was a way that I could get like everybody in like a text thread where, I mean, I guess I could, if everybody like wants it, like get a text thread where it's like everybody who just wants to be notified when I go live. That's the only thing that'll ever be posted in that text thread, maybe something like that. And Andy said, I'm not normally an IDP guy, so I'm still figuring that part out. Well, perfect. I mean, this is how you learn, is by getting the grade. And if you remember me talking with Jamie, like the first time he got into this was this tourney with, I think it was 2023, and that was the first year that we had 2 teams that won over $1,000. He'd never really done IDP before, and dude, his first IDP draft, I mean, he sucked, but getting the feedback and then knowing the target, inside linebackers, edge rushers, strong safeties, like those are kind of like the bread and butter like positions that you want to target. He ended up hitting second place, and so like I've never even hit second place in this tournament in any year that I've been hosting it. And so yeah, just getting the feedback and like learning about IDP, because dude, I've been playing IDP for over 20 years and like I put a lot of information out there, but I don't really do rankings. So it's like the people who are here to get the feedback, it's like it's better to know what positions to target than to actually who to target, because you'll start seeing names and you'll understand, like you'll just start seeing names go higher in these drafts. And Mike said, do we believe Jonah Coleman could take over if Dobbins goes down? I don't know, man. I don't know, because even him taking over, like, would it be taking over to where it's actually like legit fantasy relevant? I'm really not sure, man. I'm really not sure. Crispy said, I need space in my taxi. Nick Nash, a good drop. Yeah, for sure. Maybe Ricky White too. Yeah, neither one of those guys. Yeah, Nick Nash, man, it's crazy because he did amazing in college stats wise, but he's in such a shitty conference that nothing translated. I mean, I don't even think, was he even drafted? Like, I don't even know if he was drafted because he's not necessarily that good. He just played in like a conference that sucked, and he like led the nation in like, I'm pretty sure he led the nation in like the top 3. Well, I don't know about touchdowns, but I'm pretty sure it was yardage and receptions that he led the nation. Mike said better to bet on Singleton. I think I'd rather bet on Singleton than Coleman. I mean, but they're both kind of in that same type of like range. Like if we're doing a rookie draft, you know, you're getting them in like the second round somewhere usually. All right. It is about that time. Appreciate you guys coming through and rocking. And let's see, we'll shut this down on Patreon first. All right. Yeah, appreciate you guys coming through. We got these drafts happening every day for those who might be here for the very first time. And if you want to get into a draft, message me on the Sleeper app. That's the best way. It's at FF Hustler 420. All these drafts that I'm doing, they're only $10, and it's a huge tournament. Last year we had 300 teams in. This year we're shooting for 420 teams, and we're on pace. We can do it, especially if more people start joining and we start getting 2 or 3 drafts going per day. Yeah. So hit me up at FF Hustler 420 on Sleeper, and I'll get you into a draft. And we'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.